Hello, Mr. Melo here, your online math teacher, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be continuing my video series on TI tips, in particular how to do things on your TI-83 or 84 calculator. In particular, we are going to be looking at how to find zeros of functions on your calculator. So if you find this video useful and helpful, smash the like button, consider subscribing, and let's get going. So, if you're in a math class, your teacher might give you a problem like this. So I have this big fifth degree polynomial here, and it is definitely not a nice function. You're going to have no idea what this looks like just by staring at the equation itself. So that's where technology can come in to help us find the zeros of it. Now by zeros, I mean if I set the equation on the right equal to 0, what values of x satisfy that equation. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this function here and you're going to go to the equation editor in your calculator. So I have my TI Smart View up here. So y is equal to, and I've already entered it in. So if you're following along with me, pause my video and enter this function just like I have. Once you've done that, you can go and hit graph to be able to graph the function. Your window display likely looks a little bit different than mine. It all depends on what settings and dimensions you have. I have my current window settings, so if I hit the window button to where the x minimum value is -5 and x max is 5, you might change differently. It's not going to change how this process goes though. So now we want to know, well, I have a picture. I can see where the zeros are occurring because that's where our function's crossing the x-axis. But how can my calculator give me those values? And to get them, I need to go to the Calc menu, which is right this blue word here, right above the trace button. So to get to the Calc menu, I'm going to hit second and then trace. And 0 is the second thing on my list, so I can either scroll down and hit enter or just type 2. And once I do that, it's going to bring me back to the graph screen, and at the bottom, it's going to prompt me, and it says left bound. What that is meaning, it wants you to scroll just a little bit to the left of one of the zeros you're looking to find. So I'm going to find this 0 on the far right first. That looks like it's around somewhere around 2. So I'm going to hit enter because I'm just slightly to the left of it. Now, be careful if you have more than one 0. You wouldn't want to press enter, say, over here for my left bound when I'm trying to find my 0 to the farthest right, because there's another 0 that could be considered a left bound for. So just make sure you're just in a small interval around it. So I'm going to hit enter. Now it's going to ask for a right bound at the bottom here. I'm just going to scroll to the right of the 0 I want. And again, don't go too far from it. You don't want more than one 0 in between these left and right hand bounds you're creating. So now that I'm to the right, I hit enter. And now it changes to guess. And you don't need to enter in numbers to guess. It's just asking, do you want me to guess? And we do. So we'll hit enter a third time now. And when we do, it gives us this estimate approximation here. So our 0 is occurring at about 2.036 if I'm rounding to 3 decimals for the x coordinate and 0 for the y coordinate. Now, in some instances when you do this, because it's using an algorithm to approximate it, if you want a different number, maybe it was 1, you might have 0.9999999. That's effectively 1. You'll get a little bit of rounding error sometimes with the algorithm, but sometimes it's good. So just recognize when there's going to be the rounding error or not. If your teacher's having you round to 3 decimals, usually that's going out far enough that when you round to 3 places, it's going to fix that rounding error for you, but just be careful. And we can do the same thing with my other zeros. Say I want to find that middle 0 now. I'm going to just start the process all over again. You scroll to the left of the 0 we want to find. Then scroll to the right of it. Hit enter again. And again, make sure there's only the 1 0 you're looking to find in that interval between it. that you just set, and it wants us to guess. We say yes, we do want to guess, and it comes up with our 0. This one is at 1, 0. And same thing with our farthest one, the left, same process, we'll get it. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, hit the like button, check out my other videos, and have an awesome day.